Hey, wait a minute. I know that ain't the Iron Chef. Yo, Iron Chef, what you waiting for?
Man, CO, you not gonna believe this one. I got into a nasty food fight. So they got me on a salt and pepper. Iron Chef!
It's the Carolina Show.
What's up, everybody? It's the one and only Iron Chef, the Carolina Cook, cooking the Carolinas. On this episode of the Carolina Cook Show, I got me some chicken wings. I got me some ground beef. So I'm going to be cooking up some Old Bay wings with a hamburger pizza pie. Sound good, don't it? Hey, so let's get to the kitchen and make it happen. Let's go, chef. All right, yo, let's jump on these. Okay, y'all, we are going to start on our wings first. Old Bay wings. So we have Old Bay seasoning, some salt, some baking powder. What that salt and baking powder is going to do is draw the moisture out of the chicken as it bakes, and it's going to result in a crispier baked chicken. I've cleaned my wings already. Got drums and flats. Now I'm just going to blot them dry. The key to anything crispy is to get the moisture out. Now, let's eat this chicken with that Old Bay. Baking powder. And salt. I'm using pink Himalayan sea salt. Pink salt, is that you, player, that I see coming across the Himalayas? That's right, that's that player from the Himalayas. Himalayan sea salt. Pink Himalayan sea salt. It ain't player if it ain't pink. Ooh, God, I know you can smell that seasoning up there, ain't it? Ooh, this seasoning reaching heaven, boy. Next, we're gonna get these wings ready for the oven. So let's get a baking pan there and a baking rack. And I'm gonna hit with some non-stick cooking spray. We don't want that chicken sticking. We don't want that chicken sticking. We're just gonna lay that chicken on the rack. You know, you can drop them in some hot grease too, but I just want to bake mine. All right. Chicken is racked up. Now we're gonna get started on making that pizza because I wanna probably put them in the oven around the same time. Now as far as my pizza, I got some deep dish pans here, and I'm just gonna line these pans up with the pizza dough stuff. But first, before I do anything with the dough, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get my ground beef cooked up. This is about 5 pounds, 4 or 5 pounds of ground beef. We're gonna need all of that. So, what I'm gonna do is just hit this pan. I'm just gonna hit this skillet with just a little bit of oil because this ground beef is gonna, you know, that fat is gonna render and cook out anyway. So you don't wanna, so I just wanna put you don't wanna put too much oil on it. I'm just putting enough oil on it to get it started as to where the beef doesn't stick to the skillet once it makes contact. All right, we're gonna go ahead and drop our ground beef in there. I'm getting all of that. I paid for all of it, So I'm gonna use all of it. That's how that go. And then I'm gonna spruce this beef up with a little bit of minced garlic. And I'm gonna season this beef up with a little black pepper and some salt, a little chopped basil, and let's hit it with some garlic powder. And we're just gonna cook this up until it's brown. We're going from pink to brown on this. That's it, from pink to brown. We're going from pink to brown, y'all. We want to get rid of all of this pink. All right, you see that oil in there? I'm gonna go ahead and strain that out. I'm about to get into some flour. So let's throw that apron on and get into the part of culinary school that I did not like. I don't like working with dough or doing any type of baking. That's why y'all don't really ever see me cooking sweets. Cooking and, baking and all of that. So let's put some flour down on this surface, all right? My dough is already prepared. I'm just gonna flatten it out. Put the brakes on this table, man. Keep rolling on it. Set them brakes, set them parking brakes. Alright. Stop all that rolling on me. Okay, there we go. I'm not a butcher, baker, or candlestick maker, alright? And I'm definitely not one of those people that sit there and take that dough and work it around like that. See what I'm saying? And that's my dough, y'all. Gonna hit that pan with some non-stick cooking spray. Drop that dough in there, or on there. Like so. Now, we're just gonna drop a layer of that beef on there. Gonna drop some mozzarella cheese on there. Then I'm gonna hit it with some red bell pepper, green bell pepper, some mushrooms, some onion, and guess what? We're gonna top it with some more of that ground beef. More mozzarella, and we're gonna top it with some more peppers and onions and mushrooms. Then we're gonna go ahead and cut that crust off around those edges. And let's kind of roll it over a little bit. All right, why not hit it with a little more cheese? And we got ourselves 2 pizzas. When the moon hits the sky like a big pizza pie, it's amore. It's the Carolina Cook. Right, let's get those wings ready. Get that pizza pie ready. Go ahead and drizzle the top of this pizza with a little bit of veggie oil. Now, what I'm gonna do, y'all, is set this oven to about let's go to 450. I want to really crank it up to 475, but to be safe, I'll do 450. And we're gonna go for 40 minutes. That way, the pizza and the wings are getting love at the same time. And I'm gonna, like I said, cook those wings for 20 minutes on one side, flip them, cook them, and let them finish for 20 minutes on the other side. Wings on one side, pizza on the other. 450, 40 minutes. Let's go, chef. All right, y'all, it's now down to 19 minutes. That means I was a minute too slow. But I said at 40 minutes, then I would flip the wings over for the remaining 20 minutes. Woo! Oh! Ah! I keep forgetting every time, y'all. Open the stove, stand back, let the heat go out, then you go in. I just flip these wings over. Let me go ahead and get that pizza out while these wings going back in. It is now time to take these wings out. Yeah, now let's get to the wings. Let that heat out. You see that smoke? Yeah, man. So if I would have went in, man, my skin probably would have came off. Woo, the Old Bay wings, baby, nice and crispy. So that's it, 40 minutes total. The 40 minutes really was for the wings, but with a pizza, it probably should take you only about 20 minutes. So when I put them in at 40 minutes and said I would flip the wings at the 20-minute mark, that's when you want to remove your pizza from the oven before you flip your wings and put the wings back in there. All right, so everything's ready. And that's it. 450, 40 minutes for the wings, 20 minutes per side, 20 minutes for the pizza. Pizza is done. Wings are done, nice and crispy. And we're gonna serve everything up.
And there you have it, and I got to have it. You got that nice double stacked cheeseburger pizza pie with peppers and onions and mushrooms with those crispy, juicy Old Bay wings on the side with some of that pizza sauce, the extra pizza sauce reserved for dipping.
Woo, woo, woo. I am the chef of the United States. When I'm not in the Oval Office, I'm in the Oval Kitchen. Thank y'all for watching. See you next time. You don't have to go home, but you gotta get up out of my kitchen.